So thanks everybody for your awesome response to my last video. And a lot of you asked, well, what am I working on now? Well, I'm excited to share with you, and at the same time, it makes me a little nervous to talk about things that I'm currently working on, because so much of writing is putting yourself out there and making yourself vulnerable. And so I'm always scared that someone's going to say, well, that's a dumb idea. Who's going to want to read that? Something like that. But also there's another part to it, and that's that part of what's fun and also scary about writing is discovering what the story wants to be. And oftentimes with the story that I start out with turns out to be very different as it goes along, and that's part of what's happening now. Is it's an adrenaline rush. Writing is an adrenaline rush, never knowing what's going to happen next, and discovering that. So the story that I am working on now, it's partly a little bit about also dealing with a bully. And that stems from my own experience growing up, and also the biggest bully I've ever had to deal with in my life, and that's me. Nobody has ever been as mean and critical to me as I can be of myself. So that inner bully is a lot of what comes up for me when I'm in the process of writing. Sometimes I feel like the character Gollum in Lord of the Rings, where one moment he's saying, my inner bully is saying, well, that's crap, who's going to want to read that? Who do you think you are? And I'm like, I'm not listening. And the voice is like saying, who do you think you are? You're just not good enough. Until finally I'm like, go away. It can be exhausting sometimes. And I think that's part of what makes creativity so hard. Oftentimes I'll think about, rock stars or actors or writers who are, dealing with drugs or alcohol or suicide, self-destructing. And I wonder if part of that is struggling with that inner bully. And I know it can affect me in other areas of my life. So whether it's my friendships, relationships, self-image, all that nagging voice that wants to tell me I'm not good enough. So how do I deal with that? Well, part of it is what I'm doing now is, with this, recognizing that it's there, talking about it, and not pretending to be perfect. Accepting that I'm human and things are never going to turn out perfectly, and being gentle with myself. And also the other part of that is, having people in my life, friends, family, my boyfriend, you all with your emails and messages, sending those to me give me energy. I need other people to help me to deal with me. So those are some of the ways I work up, some of the ways I deal with the bully I wake up to every day. And I'd love to hear from you. What are some of the things that you're dealing with in your lives? So please keep your emails and questions and comments coming. And thanks for watching.